How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of AngelsBobs Plus here in Factorio, episode 105. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. In the last episode, we kind of left off on finishing up connections for this and just kind of going through a few things. We still have a little bit more kind of fixing around the factory to do. And then we also looked at kind of the next steps in our planner to... We should probably clear out a bunch of these, huh? We don't need that. We don't need that one. Let's go and actually just clear out a bunch. So we can kind of see what we still have left to do. So we did that. We did that. We don't need that. Alright, so we went ahead and we got Chrome going. And so now we're going to focus on working towards getting the advanced processing units. But in order to do that, we need silicon nitrate and we need gilded copper wire. So we need to get gold going. But in order to get the silicon nitrate, it's not too difficult. It's just silicon powder and then silicon ingots. Did we queue it up? We did, okay. So I don't actually need these here. Okay, so let's go ahead and pin that then. Quite a big list of things to do, but for now, we will try to manage. I'll actually just go ahead and put it kind of over here. Just so we kind of know what we're working on, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe like here. There's no good place to put it, 'cause putting it here, I feel like blocks us. It doesn't really block anything, but I just feel like it's a big... Oh, well, whatever. So I did just notice that this is off for some reason. Looks like because the input for... Could be this, actually. This is functioning because there's plenty of that. This should be functioning. Alright, so let's actually go take a look at the resource area. It appears to be what is problem. In other good news, my new headset has finally arrived. Well, I say new, but really my replacement headset has arrived, which is good. So now I can actually hear the game while playing. And yeah, so it's always a plus. Not sure why the old one decided to stop working, but it did. And it wasn't really that old. Luckily, I was able to get it RMA'd, which is nice. It's one of the few times I feel like warranty has actually saved me money. Usually it doesn't really work out that way. Okay, so I guess let's kind of just look. I think today's episode we're going to just spend looking at getting this working squeaky clean, and if we can, try to get gold going by the end of the episode. We'll see. Let me actually just minimize that production block for now and just leave it right up there at the top. Alright. So Chrome is not outputting because... So stone's leaving. Okay. So crushing's happening. Alright, crushed chromtinium is heading in. Why? I feel like these aren't operating at full capacity. No, we have plenty of power. Yeah. This isn't functioning because not enough purified water. Okay, let's go take a look at... Oh, that's why. 'Cause this has been disconnected. Awesome. Let's see, anything else in my inventory that I can get rid of? Tungsten, there's quite a few things. Pretty much any of that, that. Actually, I want to keep the coal on me. Carbon I don't really need. Brown algae I don't need. Hopefully that's all of it. Found tungsten ore. Okay. So it looks like some of the hydro refining is backed up. Let's go take a look at that up top, see why that's no longer working. And if it's a connection issue, we can fix that. If it isn't, we can also fix that. It's a connection issue. And okay. So let's find out why. Because of that. Cool. I figured it's a connection issue because that's usually what it is. Alright. Let's take a look here. Input is limited to 10,000. There's clearly a lot more than 10,000. Now there is. Okay. So you don't have any hydrofluoric acid. Did we not add hydrofluoric acid? No, there is some connected. It's definitely connected. Okay. But there's no crystals. Oh, you know what it is? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, why aren't there any crystals? Because we just hooked up the wastewater. Got it. Okay, so this should start functioning again. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, so it looks like it's starting to function. Why is this side not functioning? Because the wastewater is built up. Is the wastewater not getting handled, or is it just not connected? It's not connected. Cool. Alright, this isn't functioning because I don't think we have any ore. I think that's the primary reason the Bottleneck's not working, is we just don't have ore to feed it. And the answer would be... yes, no ore. Although I can handle the red geodes. Technically we should probably convert the rubyite over, actually. Okay, so let's pull chunks out. Okay, we're gonna let these burn off all of their inputs. But that requires this to function properly, which requires the crushed stone to basically exit, which will take some time. Let's take a look at the Bottleneck really quick. Why is there crushed? Pretty much shouldn't be. Cool. So that's gonna solve its problem. Steer tight, why aren't you functioning? You're not functioning because there's plenty of crushing. We don't need that. Crushed stone doesn't happen there. Okay, that looks good. I was gonna say there should be a limit on this. Yeah, let's go ahead and put another one here. Rubyite. Ammonium. Steertite and Javolite, or not Javolite, what is this? Saphirite. Alright. Okay. So output on those aren't working because connection issue or production / refining. I think connection, maybe. Oh, it's connected here. Are any of them producing? None of them are producing. And they should. Okay. Okay. So far connected. Definitely not connected here. Okay. Okay, everything except for this one, which I believe is the Bombonium, is functioning, which is good to see. That's functioning, which is really good to see. Okay. Travolite's functioning. The Rubyite should slowly begin to function again. Yep. And Stereotype's functioning once again. Let's take a look here. Why aren't more of you functioning? Because not enough has gotten... Okay, that's fine. Cool. Alright, so let's go, I suppose, plan out a Bombonium mine. Oh, we have Bombonium. Why is none getting to where it needs to go? Because the train's broken. Okay. To the train, then. To see why the train's not functioning properly. Okay, the train's not functioning properly because there's no path. Which is inaccurate because there most definitely is a path. It's just probably not signaled properly. Nope. So there's still somewhere else. Okay, actually, let's go here. Okay. That's why. Okay. Because I forgot on these ones we want this. It's weird, these two inner ones. So because they're back to back, so on a normal train one, we have the left and the right one as our stack. They can go in and then they exit through the middle. However, these two right here, the stack is on the left hand side, and then the input is on the right hand side. So we do have to adjust slightly. Otherwise, it shouldn't really matter. Alright. Cool. So that's fixed. So the Bombonium train should begin running on time. Okay. Let's go double check to make sure that the Rubyite is actively handling gold. Because I don't think I changed over the ore sorters. So let's go triple check that. And then let's head down south to begin fixing that. Oh, here's another area we need to put. Because again, in case you're wondering what this wiring's for, it's to limit the overall, What is this blood ammonium? It's to limit how much ore or whatever goes into the warehouse, because the warehouse is being used to control the flow of things. So for instance here, we have 10,000 ore, so we don't want any more ore going in to accidentally fill this up. It's just to help prevent the system from overloading on any one thing. So see how the crushed volite isn't filling up? Because we are at the 100,000 that I have told it to stockpile. The reason being, because it's used not only in actually sorting and creating chunks, but it's also used in the creation of other things. But yeah, so things are happening very, very slowly. But they are happening. The unfortunate side effect by siphoning the crushed, the chunks, and the crystals here is it does prevent the perfect ratio from working properly, right? Because say, for instance, we want all these chunk machines working. Well, we need all the crystals. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever these ones make. In order for these 40 to work, we need these 40 to all be working and outputting, which, I don't know if it's one yellow belt or one red belt it's worth, but it's a belt's worth. And we are siphoning some of them off. We are also doing that with chunks, so that's why it's not a full belt in or out. Trifolite's actually, yeah, Trifolite's a pretty good representation of that. So although, yeah, we have a full, I believe these are chunks going in up here, we don't necessarily have a full crystal belt coming back down, even though that this is full, and that's partially because not all these are active for one or more reasons. I believe it's because we don't have enough acid. We do have to address that. Probably not going to address it right now, but it will eventually get addressed. I think what we're going to have to do to fix this is actually get more, get more hydrofluoric acid going. This is kind of working. I feel like it's not working very good. Yeah, it could very well be to how we're siphoning off some of these resources, because this belt's about half full. I mean, why? It's probably, honestly, I think these belts just need to be upgraded. I don't think the machines can handle it like this, so we probably just need to upgrade it all to red belt throughout, and that will significantly help through some of the throughput problems we're having. Possibly. Oh, crap. I actually need to head to the rubyite and get that changed over. I think it's the rubyite that's supposed to be making us the gold, right? Yes, rubyite. Because the other one, that does not make us gold. That does not make us gold. This one does. Okay. So these are slowly, very, very slowly emptying out. And these are actually too low level for us to make what we need. And I'm not picking up the ones that I definitely can't fit in. We need some aluminum, so let's go grab the things we need in order to be able to make the other things we need and kind of go from there. So we need the better ore sorting facilities, tier 3, in order to be able to use this recipe here. Oh wait, it just says tier 2. Never mind. Can we make 5? How many did I pick up? I picked up 6. Oh no. We just need some iron and basic circuit boards, which need... Alright, cool, we can actually make them. Just iron, then. Which I think we might have passed. That's the old copper we need to rip up. I still need to rip, yeah, I need to rip this copper area up, but I've just been lazy. Because I know it's just going to crowd my inventory with things I don't need. We'll just make 10. 5 and 5. Place the old ones, get the new ones in, and then begin sorting. Well, soon begin sorting. Well, I think that's where we're gonna probably put in a cut for now, and then I'm gonna, in between episodes, get gold set up, get the recipe figured out, or well, get the like ratio for everything for that figured out. Because I know there's a few weird finicky things we need, like chlorine and stuff, then some PetroChem things. And then I'm also going to go ahead and kind of begin setting up hopefully the beginnings of the next tier of circuits, but we'll see if I can get all of it figured out. Basically, we're going to begin getting some of this list done. Hopefully try to get like the silicon nitrates and stuff. And then once we do that, in order to get rockets, basically, where are they? I know we've already researched them. That. All right. So we already have the tungsten, so we can make the rocket engines, right? And so then all we have left are the rocket control units and the heat shields. But as I mentioned before, the heat shields are just the silicon nitrate and the tungsten carbide, so we have to do that. That really shouldn't be too difficult because to get the tungsten carbide, we're already pretty much making the tungsten carbide. We just need to mix things in a slightly different method. And so then heat shielding is a pretty straightforward process to get. I'm not too worried about it. As for the rocket control units, those are a little bit more lengthy of a process to get. So we need speed module zeros and the advanced processing units, and those are what we're working on. The speed module zeros we can get fairly easily. We've actually been stockpiling some of those main components for them. If we look down here at the fish farms, or the gem area, we have 4.6 thousand, so we have quite a bit. And so kind of one of the things I'm looking at is what's causing us to back up, and it actually looks like it's this dust over here is the problem. That's because this is slow. Okay, so it looks like just we have to speed something up over here. So I'll worry about that in between episodes as well. I'll make a mental note to go over here and fix this. How are we looking here? That's full. Geodes are looking a little full in some areas, but crushed stone, that's finally emptied nicely. These apparently have to be changed over. We're still reeling with the ramifications of mod updating or something. All right. Well, there's definitely a ton of things on my to-do list to get done in between episodes, so I'll try to get them all done. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.